This is SmeleSkele, and after a lot of internal debate, a story about this account. As with all Iron Man types, I can't train anybody else, but on top of that I'm a hardcore, which means I only have one life. Let me explain how my account got to where it is to give you a better understanding of where I am right now. I followed the Osiris guide, which let me complete a lot of low-level quests and experience quickly and simultaneously. Then I leveled up thieving and stole a lot of cakes. I woodcut so I could have logs to train up to 50 firemaking, and then I headed to Witchertoad, and I stayed there for a long time. Up now is most of the loot I got from Witchertoad. Some of it I didn't get tracked because I was on mobile. You can tell by the uneven pyromancer pieces at the bottom. I actually got 7 tomes of fire, and what you don't see, the Phoenix pet. Unfortunately, for me to get this pet, it took me 50 million firemaking experience. I didn't really need to go that far, but I wanted to get the pet for some reason, so I did. I didn't like how Wintertoad scaling works, so I stayed there with low hit points because it's way more generous that way. I didn't want to go back later. For those that don't know, like everything in this game, Wintertoad has a math formula in it to decide how much damage it's going to do to you. Well, at max HP, it actually does quite a bit of damage. And for an Iron Man, where you have limited food because you have to get it all yourself, it's a lot more annoying than a low HP account where the most it can do to you is a 2, and generally 1s. Because I largely did solos, I also got a lot of experience in other skills that will be very beneficial later. Most notably 83 fletching, 78 woodcutting, and 80 construction. Some of the previous loot will also give me some future levels as well, and some supplies. I did not get every possible item you can get from Wintertoad. I didn't get the Dragon Axe, which is a lot more rare than it is at the Dagonoth Kings, which will account for the collection log from here as well. From here, I went to Last Man Standing and got the rune pouch, as well as a few rune arrows for the future, mainly for usage. I also got a few other achievements out of the way, such as the Angler outfit. I fished up 100,000 Kwan Wanji. I got the Dragon Defender, did a little Guardians of the Rift for the runes, which gave me the Bones to Peaches spell. Got 70 agility, and along the way the Graceful outfit, which I went to recolor on the speedrun worlds. So obviously, I know that this video was short and it's mainly filled with me talking, but this has honestly been a long time coming. I had just convinced myself that I couldn't do it or wouldn't do it, that I did poorly and made a bunch of 5-second clips of things that I was doing, and it really wasn't enough to make a video. I don't know right now how long my next video is going to be, but I'm hoping that this will set off a chain of events where I can continue and progress. The whole point of this is to fail, but that way I can try to reform for a better next time. Honestly, speech take me forever to do the simplest thing. I'll hear like a 5-second clip and delete it and delete it and delete it, and then hours pass and I have nothing. This video is not going to be great, but I have been putting too much expectation on it being even halfway decent when I have no reason to be halfway decent. I'm just gonna try more, and hopefully that will make me want to try again. I know there's flaws, and I know I could probably fix them, and some I'm kind of puzzled on, but as I've said before, I've stalled this for a long time. Maybe you didn't think it was awful, but there was one thing that I could have done, and it would have been at least twice as better for you. Let me know what it could be. I wanted to make this video, that way I didn't just forget everything else that happened up to this point, even though I didn't have very good documentation of it. But I want to stop to try to keep things consolidated to where they make sense, even if this is too short. But I do expect the next one to be much longer.